It says simplify each expression. The guidance for this is PEMDAS, order
Okay, so
of
it's gonna be
operations.
like,
Okay.
yeah.
Now,
Okay,
so
so it's
you
gonna
basically
be
go ahead. You tell me, what do you do first here?
well, I mean the 4 times, so or it's the 4 over 3. I don't know how to say it, but it's like the 4.
Yeah, the 4 to the power 3, it's an exponent. So you're going to start
4
with
to the
that.
power of 3. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and that if you need to, you come off to the side. That's 4 times 4 times 4.
Which is 16.
Try that again. Try it again. 4 times 4 is 16.
4 times 4 is 16. Times 16 times 4. 64.
Yes. So 64. And then I like to bring everything down. Like you don't want to get into this habit here of trying to do more than you should. Do one step per line. Okay. Now you're deciding now between subtraction and division.
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 Because division comes first before subtraction.
That's right. So you sit there and say, okay, what is 30 divided by 2?
30 divided by 2 is 15.
Okay. You just bring that down. And then 64 minus 16.
15. 64 minus 15 is 53.
Try again. Try again. You may have to borrow here, right?
Oh.
Borrow from the 6.
Okay. 41 or 39. Wait.
So 14 minus 5 is 9, and then 5 minus 1 is 4.
Oh, 49. Okay.
Any questions on that before we move on to the next problem?
No.
Okay. So I think you're doing really well at identifying the order in which you evaluate or simplify.
And the ones in parentheses always goes first.
Yes. So the idea here is that once you're inside parentheses, so once you're in kind of this red area, you reset. You basically say, okay, are there, you look at this list again, because there actually could be parentheses inside parentheses.
Yeah.
But you've got subtraction and then exponent. The E stands for exponent.
Exponent.
So which do you do first?
Exponent.
Okay.
So 7 times 7.
Okay, so again, just one at a time. One at a time. Don't try to do too much in one step.
Okay. And then you go to, and that's just 1. So
do you still have parentheses?
4. Well, yes. So you
Yes.
subtract 50 from 49, or 49 from 50.
Yes.
And then that's just 1.
Yes. Now I'm no longer writing the parentheses. This is important. You don't write the parentheses when there's nothing left, meaning you've evaluated everything.
Yeah.
And
then you go back, it's multiplication.
yes.
So 1 times 3 is 3, I guess.
Yes. Very good.
And that's
sorry, I've written this wrong. It's 14 plus 3.
Yeah, 14 plus 3. And then 17.
17. Good. Any questions on that before we move on to number 3?
No.
Okay, we'll do some more of those if we have time at the end.
Okay.
All right, solve each equation. So you actually use PEMDAS again for solving equations, but you actually go the other direction when you're solving. And you undo addition and subtraction before multiplication and division. I think you're just doing one-step equations, but
Yeah.
your focus is going to be on the side with the variable. Do you see how the side with the variable is on the right this time?
Yeah.
Variable could be on the left, but you focus on that side. What is keeping the variable from being by itself?
The addition,
Addition. So you undo addition with
subtraction.
subtraction. Yes.
So I guess it'd be what? So it's minus 85. So then 125 minus 85.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
So
Go ahead and calculate that for us,
40.
please. It is 40. And if you don't like the variable on the right, you can switch it so that's n equals 40.
Yeah.
All right, so let's look at
So next one.
let's look at number 4 here. Why don't you try this one on your own?
Okay. X equals 17.
Help me out here. Is the 14 being subtracted or added here?
All right, it's being added.
So you're gonna add
It's
14.
being subtracted. Yeah, it's gonna add 14. Okay. So 14. 45.
Yes. So we're about to do a bunch of one-step equations, and we should just make a quick list here for one steps. Okay. So this is on the side with the variable, All right. So if you see a
No, it's
plus,
multiplication.
right, but I want to just give you a list here. On the side with variables, you have plus, you use subtraction. If you see a subtraction, you use addition. If you see multiplication, you use division. If you see division, use multiplication. Okay, and that answers the question of, well, what is the step here? How do you solve? And you're kind of already alluding to that.
So it's multiplication. You divide 12 divided by 132.
No, you look at the side with the variable. Your focus is on the side with the variable. Don't even look at that 132. It's just the side with the variable. Right there. It's like, what's going on?
12 divided by m. Okay.
Yeah. So you divide both sides by 12.
Okay. So 11.
It is 11. Very good.
And also multiplication. So it's division.
So the 6 is really similar. Okay, 6 is really similar. Look at just the side with the variable. Like if you need to, you cover up the other side with your hand, or you can use like a sticky note. You just want to make sure that it's. So you're going to undo multiplication by what?
Division.
Division. Very good. So you're dividing both sides by 22. Give that a try, please.
20.
20. Good. Oh, do you need to check any of these? We haven't done that. Do you know if your teacher wants?
No, she's
Okay.
not as concerned about checking right now.
It's interesting, yeah. At the beginning, let's do 8. We'll come back to 7. 8 is more like
Okay,
6. So
the other two.
go ahead and try that one on your own. Let me know what you come up with. You may need to use long division.
$24.
C is 20.
Or C equals 24.
Very good. Yeah, you do have to say, show the letter.
Yeah.
Some teachers aren't very picky about that. Some are. All right, number 7. This one's the first one that's just a tiny bit different. On the left side.
So you're going to multiply.
Yeah. Now, when you show it here, what some students do is they write 4C divided by 4. The 4's cancel. You don't have to write 4C divided by 4. You can. You have to, though, be comfortable with the idea that it's going away. Now, on the right side, that's where you actually get your number, 15 times 4. And we'll do a few more of these.
15 times 4.
Yes.
That's 60.
That's 60.
So C equals 60.
Yes, that's your final answer.
And then problems 15 through 18. I'll probably struggle with morons.
I don't have 15 through 18. So if you want to have mom send
Oh,
over a
you
quick
don't?
picture. Yeah, if you want to have her send over a quick
Sure.
picture of that.
Here, hang on.
Good. She can text it or whatever's fastest to get it
Oh, no,
over.
you're not to send them the page. You need to send it right now. 15 through 18. Just send it right now.
He doesn't know what you're.
The math problems you didn't send to Matthew.
Which ones are?
Study. You didn't send this.
You're a horrible person. You're awful. Obviously, how can you get up with this? Hey, give it to me.
Crying.
I did, yeah. This play.
All right. Should be sending it over.
Okay, so in the meantime, let me quickly talk through number 9, because I think there's a way to show you this where you'll never make any mistakes. And
Well, 8.04.
yeah,
Give
me a shot here to show you this. So you start by writing the first digit of each one. Is it the same?
Yes.
Then you write the next digit of each one. Is it the same?
No.
No. So that's as far as you need to go. Like, don't like look at anything else. Just go one digit at a time and see where the difference is. So this would be this direction.
And the one
here.
with the most. Oh, so okay.
So it doesn't have to do with how many digits it has. It has to do with the difference. What is the same? What is different here? So it's the same situation. You start with one digit at a time. 0.9, 0.9. Those are the same. So you move to the next digit.
Same.
Are they the same?
No.
No.
Why?
Right. So that's the idea. For at least for those decimal ones. All right.
Okay.
I got the last page sent over here. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, okay. Multiplication of decimals. All right, let's do those first. Snip that in here. All right, here we go. 0.31 times 0.7. So a couple ways to do this. You could write it as 0.31 times 0.7 like this. I would just tell you to do it it's okay to do it this way, and that's probably how you're seeing it in class. You generally put the one with more digits on top, even if it's
Yeah.
smaller. Okay.
Okay.
But the main thing here is that you have to actually count how many decimal places you have. You have 3 decimal places. So you're going to move your answer over 3 times. And if that's not
Okay.
clear, we'll do that here. So 7
Well,
times
yeah, I
1
know.
is
Yeah, I know.
7 times
So
3 is,
7.
and that's where
Hmm.
you write your number, and,
Okay.
and you've got to know to move it over 3 times. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
So your answer is 0.217,
7.
like that.
A way you can do is just kind of like ignore the decimal and then just add it in.
Yeah,
at the end.
so that is an option. Like the way I would, if we were in the classroom, I would actually show it, and we'll do that for 16 here. I would just have you first count the number of decimals, and you would say, all right, that's 1, 2,
Well, there's
3,
3.
and then I would have you write 1903 times 7,
Yeah.
and then multiply that, and then we'll move the decimal 3 times. So go ahead and multiply that. Let me know
Okay.
if you have any questions.
.321 or .321.
Sorry, let me, why is my calculator working? Okay, sorry. Yes, 13.321. Very good. Okay, why don't you try the next one on your own, however you want. And I'll confirm your answer here when you're all
Okay.
done.
Yes.
26.4 or .04.
Yes, yes, really good, really good. Okay, let's look at the rest of those. See if there's any other ones. You can do 18 on your own. Let's go back and do a few more simplify problems. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, because this is where I think maybe there's the most confusion. Let's say it's 6 squared minus 18 divided by 3. Okay, could you try this one for me, please? And tell me what you're going to do first.
Well, you're going to do the 6 squared. first.
good.
So then that's
I agree.
6 times 6, which is 36. Then you're gonna do division because division can for subtraction.
Okay,
So 3 divided by 18. Which is 6.
okay. So what is your final
And
answer?
then it's 6 is 36 is 30.
Okay. 30. So your answer is 30. Yes, very good. Okay, let me give you another one here to work on. So yeah, let me actually write those steps out in case you want to look at them later. 36 minus 6 or 30. Very good. Okay, let's go 1 plus 2 times 3 to the power of, we'll just do it this way, 4 times that minus 7. Okay, here's a new problem for you to look at.
Okay. It's 21.
21. Okay, so it's 4 times 1 plus 6. Okay, 1 plus 6 is 7. 4
Minus 7.
times, good. And you have to multiply
4
first.
times 7 is 28.
Is 21. Very good. All right. Great job today. Did great. When are you retaking the test?